What is popping, gamers? Should we come say hi? Should we come say hi? Hey gamers, what's popping? Who's ready to craft? I am. I'm so excited. But before, who wants to see my nails? Look at them! Hold on, how do I like, look at that. Whoa. Little tiny strawberries. Wha! Look at them. Everyone say thank you to my friend who did my nails. I'm full strawberry. I got my strawberry short, like this? You're so right. Wait! How do I, it's that, hold on. Where's my image? The, like, that I drew of myself, me showing you my nails. Where's that image? Yeah, hold on. This is me. Where did it go? Ad break! Damn, fish time already. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I'm vibing. Yeah. This is Weezer. I just realized that. Who up wheezing they shit? Me! I'm actually... Okay, we're back. Good. I'm glad no one actually heard that. Okay, this is me. POV, I'm showing... God, it's so big. POV, I'm showing you my nails. How do I don't even... Never mind. Putting it away. Keenan! Hi, Keenan. We're putting it away. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Anyways, here's a... I had like a whole speech prepared, gamers. I had like a whole speech prepared. And then I got excited. So, last time, streamer, no. I had a good day and a lot of sugar. Last time we were here, we made this beautiful shirt. This way. Wow, it's so wonderful and so ribcage, and it's a little like tilted, I think, but it's okay because it's cool and I like it. And yes, it's missing 2 ribs. It's a TMA reference. This week I have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 shirts that we can work on. Hold on, I have to say hi to Cheese. Sorry, I had to say hi. I don't know how many... No! Sorry. I'll mute Weezer. There we go. I've turned down Weezer. I don't know how many of these we're gonna get done. But I have 5 shirts and 5 ideas. 5 Whoppers and 5 more Whoppers. I keep buying tank tops and crop tops at the thrift store and then wanting to paint stuff on them and then forgetting about them for like several months and never painting on them and so I figured, you know what we can do today? We can work on some of these shirts. Meow, hi Jamp. But the first shirt we're gonna work on is this cool, like, brown and blue situation. Hold on, I gotta go this way. So it's like a brown t-shirt with like blue sleeves and then like the blue under. But what I'm planning on doing is, hold on, I have to find my photo. Oh, I forgot to ask, how has everyone's day been on a scale of 1 to 7? Mine's been like a 5. I've had a pretty good day. I like this song. No! I'm so sorry, work is evil to you. Okay, this is the vibe. Does everyone see the vibe? It's this way. Does I'm gonna do like the white girl makeup, whatever. 5 as well, drawing. Mine's also been a 5. 5 out of 7. Everyone's a 5. That's awesome. I love 5s. But this is the vibe, okay? I want that on here. Kind of. But I bought fabric. I have needles and thread and pins somewhere. Pins. My school caught fire on my birthday. Goose, are you okay? I also missed that. Goose, are you okay? What happened? Why is my computer screen showing? There you go. Solid 5 EP because I had shift earlier today. I'm at my second one now. But mac and cheese dinner. I love mac and cheese dinner. We had to stand outside the wet grass? Yeah. Biggest birthday candles, crazy. Your entire school wanted to say happy birthday. Yikes. But, oh, I actually was gonna do this. Ready? Wait. Okay, there we go. Now you can see my strawberry shortcake shirt. And my green table. I like green, gamers, if you haven't noticed. All of your schools had fires? Why is this just like a common occurrence? What's up with that? Why do multiple people have fires at their schools? I had a fire drill. I've never had an actual fire. Okay. Let's see. This is not enough. Oh, my drink. Why does everyone have fires at their schools? What is up with that? They happen back to back? I'm so scared. Hashtag I didn't go to public school. Well, I did, but not for long. Let's see. I think we're gonna go this way. Yeah. I can feel life's not real, life's not real. I goes. Why does everyone's schools have fires? What are we doing, gamers? Yeah, only be silly Billy about fires if it was a silly Billy fire. Jeez. Good luck, Jamp. Don't burn anything down. Please. Smile. Okay, let's see. I want these. This is approximately the middle, wouldn't we say? I'd say this is approximately middle. You guys can't really see, but I can see. I want it to go. Okay. Okay. Where's this shirt end? It's all the way down here. So if I do like here. I think this pencil's brown. But that's fine. Whoa, Tumblr. I love Tumblr. What? So they were both fired? Trash fires? That's crazy. This is crazy to me. Okay, this is gonna be flipped over once I'm done so that I can... Okay, have fun. Alright, you guys get to see the full process. Usually I start a project and then I finish it on stream. But I was at work today and all I could think about was how badly I wanted to come home and craft, and so as soon as I got home I set up stream. So, because it was in the same day. People have days for setting fires. I know they don't, but that's actually kind of funny. I like to think that one person set a fire and someone else was like, I could do it much better. Thank you very much. And then they also set a fire. Wait! I've just had a genius idea. I can just do it on one side and fold the fabric in half and cut it so that it duplicates on the other side. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay. So that way, I'm not having to, figure out how to copy it on both sides. I'll just do it on one side and then duplicate it. I'm gonna get my patch pants out, my patch pants out and see how much progress I can get done. Yes! Craft with me! The daycare lady was interviewed after the elementary school fire. My banks were on the local... My banks were on the local news is so funny! Honestly, I would also probably brag. I actually did brag about being on TV as a kid. I also thought that was pretty cool. I'm just so cool like that. All right. Um, I feel like this isn't wide enough this way. I feel like they're too thin. I'm gonna make them thicker. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So then it goes like. It was peak Bob era. Oh no. Have you seen the and they calling you Bob videos? Because not gonna lie, those are so funny. Those are so funny. Okay. Yay. Okay. I have no idea for what those words mean in this context. It's a TikTok trend where it's a song and people put like it's either like people that get bob haircuts or like the people that do like the parties, the like wig parties, and they like put the bob on. I don't know. I think the videos are silly. Hi Ezra. I still think this isn't far enough apart. You know what I think the problem is? I think I have. I wonder if I can rub this off. I'm gonna flip it over anyways, but like just so that I don't accidentally run over the same. Oh, I don't TikTok. Oh, yeah. I didn't used to. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna turn my ringer off. Let's see. I think what I did is I didn't curve it enough. That's why it's not long enough, is I didn't curve it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think this is more where it's supposed to be. I'll bring this one up. Way up. Bones begin to crack. There is very little left of me, and it's never coming back. There are certain things you'll ask of me, and there are certain things I lack. How's my day been? My day has been pretty good. I said my day's been about a 5. I still don't think this is. We are running, you're a killer. I'm your best friend. Think it's unfair situation. these ribs to look cramped. I mean, I guess they don't. Hi, Hero! Watching WW VODs all day? Yeah. I need to finish uploading all my VODs. I've been working on editing them. I just haven't uploaded them yet. Okay, I think this is right now. Why are you laughing, Hero? Oh. Yeah. It's okay, King. We can not have them uploaded together. Driving me insane. Oh no, wait, this isn't even. It's fine. I'll fix it later. Okay. First half. Done. You haven't passed it. What? Hero. What do you mean you haven't posted farther than your 10th stream? King. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Okay, this is where it needs to stop by. You have all the recordings? Well, that's good, at least. Tell me I'm right and let the sun rain down on me. Give me the sign, I wanna believe. Wow, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. I don't know how you have all those saved. I had to stop downloading my VODs because I ran out of space. Well, like, I had to, like, stop saving all of them. I had to start uploading them because I ran out of space, is what I meant to say. 3. She would tell them that she'd have nothing left to sell them. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign. You record while streaming? How does that not kill? Well, actually, never mind. I forgot Hero has a crazy computer. Yeah, I was gonna say, I forgot Hero has a crazy computer. Never mind. I remember having this conversation before. Wait, are you saying you have 2 terabytes worth of lore streams? Okay, I was gonna say. Wait a minute. I got so scared. I was like, dog. Where? Wow! That's so much storage! That's so much storage! Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, let the sun rain down on me. That's awesome though, King. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Taste of what you paid for. I have this little cup here and it's full of color remover for the later projects that we're gonna do, but it stinks. It's really bad. It smells really bad. I don't know what it smells like, but it is like just a disgusting smell. Everlong. Can I ask why? What's the tea, King? Or is it like copyrighted music? Oh yeah, so all your Spotify music was recorded? Yeah. I had a problem with that. Um well, I don't know what my problem was. I'm pretty sure my Spotify was coming through my headphones and you could hear it over my mic, which honestly was really, really annoying. Oh, oops, I have these in the wrong spots. There we go. So I can breathe you in. Breathe you in. Okay, I think now if I did this right, I should be able to like, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it, but keep the fabric together and then cut it together. Okay, that is done. Let's now fold it, which I really should have done it on the other side of fabric, but I'd already started on this side. Okay. I want to pin this because I don't want it to fall out. Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I would be careful uploading them though. Actually, that should be smooth sailing for uploading. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. It hopefully shouldn't be too bad. As long as you're like talking over the music, it shouldn't be too terrible. I mean, it's still bad, but it's not like too bad. So many tiny pins. If I don't lose several of these by the end of today, we're gonna count that as a win. We're gonna count that as a win.
Several of these stars are not in the center, which is not great, but it's okay. I can fix it.
They do care. Well, cause since technically you don't get monetized on videos until you reach a certain like threshold, they still care about copyrighted music, but not like all copyrighted music. Like some of it they're a little bit more lenient about, but some of it they do care, which I've had several problems, especially on like older VODs of music, even though it was copyright free, it was still getting flagged. Um, so like you're not even all the way safe with copyright free music either, which I think is so whatever. That's a different conversation. Ugh, my nose is running. My nose. Yeah, so just be careful. I mean, it'll tell you when you upload it if you'll need to mute parts of the stream or not. I love this song. Did you know that this song was made in one take? They weren't gonna have any vocals on this song, but then they decided that they wanted something. So they got this girl and they stuck her in the recording booth and they said just make whatever noises you want. Like just like riff with the music. And she'd never heard the song before and she went into the music booth and sang this. And then afterwards she thought it sounded terrible and was like sorry, like I probably messed it up. And they were all like that fantastic. And I think that's pretty cool because I love this song. I wish I had the vocal range. I used to in like middle school, but I don't anymore. I wish I still had the vocal range to be able to sing this song. I mean, I probably could if I had like a lot of warm up time beforehand, but ASMR. Isn't that wonderful? Probably not. I don't actually know what it sounded like. Okay. Now we flip this bad boy back over. And we start cutting. Okay. I have 2 scissors. I have a cutter. Hwah. Hwah. But then I also just have a pair of scissors. I think I'm just gonna use my pair of scissors. I think that's probably gonna be safer for these like sharp corners. Oops. My table! There we go. I want this. Put these bad boys in. Okay. I'm a little nervy because I really only get one chance. I'm a little nervy.
I'm gonna do the stars, the very, very last. Do, do, do. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna pull this and then I'm gonna put it in here. Mm-hmm. Do. Do. Do do do. Oh, oh, oh. Do, do. It stabbed me. There's a starman waiting in the sky. Ow! It stabbed me again. Always fireman. The children boogie. Okay. Now in here is where my lines get confusing. Okay. Need to use that line. Honestly, one bad thing about having long nails, I can't pick anything up. I can't pick anything up. What's up with that? Okay, actually I need to follow that line. Right? Gamers, there's too many lines here. I'm scared. Okay, it's this line. To that line. To this line. Okay. Especially cards on the table. It's like card tires trying to keep traction and keeps failing. Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. I tried to pick up someone's card today at work, and I literally was just like, give me a second. Give me a second. Like, I just couldn't get it up. And the
woman started laughing at me, and I was like, I promise I'm trying. It was really embarrassing. I just ended up sliding it to the end and slipping off. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm learning to have to do. All right, I think we have the first half almost all the way cut out. And you know what? I'm winning! Hi, Noki! Hi, Noki! How has your day been on a scale of 1 to 7? Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Solid 6. Finally done with all my notifications. I'm so proud of you, Jules. Alright, so we have the first half, which definitely looks like ribs. You got Tumblr? Yes! I love Tumblr. And I sent you some pretty good tumbles, if you will. I What are Tumblr posts called? Besides Tumblr posts? Who up straight tumbling it? Like the dryer cycle. Not like the social media platform. Okay, I gotta try and cut these out now, and I'm kind of scared. Ugh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. A tumb. A tumb. Who wants a tiny star? That's a pretty good looking star! It's a pretty good looking star! Maybe I can add those to the rest of the shirt. That's pretty cute! Now I gotta do 2 more. It's a pretty crafty star. And I gotta do all this. And I just don't want to. I'm scared. Riding a spite on my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Tell me I'm not only one. Other one.
I still believe that I cannot be saved, and I still believe that I cannot be saved, and I still believe that I cannot be saved. Believe that I cannot be saved. Okay, got another one. That one's less star, but it's okay. Oh no! See, I was afraid of that happening. That's why I have 2 packs of needles. How does this go? Oh, there we go. Do 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 do. You found it? I'm so glad. I was scrolling through Tumblr, and I found this post and it said hashtag me when I activate sewing hard edition. I put or sewing horror edition. I put my needle down on my bed and now it's gone, and I was like, that's so me for real. Actually, this is gonna be a fat star. It's okay. It's fat. It's a little fat star. There we go. We have 3 little stars, and they go okay, terrible, bad, okay, bad, terrible. And you know what? It's fine. We just don't think about it. Okay, this is piece number 1, the pièce de résistance. And I'm gonna set it over here. On to section number 2. Oh no, my needle. Okay. Hashtag scared. Uh-oh. Together. Is Weezer? It is Weezer. I knew it. They have such a Weezer. They just have such a sound. I can always tell. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I love gorillas. You just keep thinking that's why you do, baby. Oh, my back already hurts. What's up with that? Who did this to me? My shrimp posture. That's who. I'm trying so hard not to shrimp, but alas. Do you like my pants? They're awesome. They're fabulous. Ugh. Here we go. I'm trying really hard to scoop my chair. I'm turning. There we go. I figured it out. Okay. You do, baby. Hold it down there. Jump on the moon. Move it. Jump on the moon. Feel like you were there yourself. Work it out. Okay. I love gorillas. Now you've done all of them? Amazing. I'm so proud of you, Jules. Okay. 2 ribs. That was an hour. Oh, jeez. Well. Scratch his head. Well, so what's the verdict? Did you like all my posts that I've sent you on the various streaming services, social media services? Give us like a 1 to 10. How was my what's my funniness level? How enjoyable were they? Tumblr favorite? Well, yeah, cuz I only send you Hermitcraft stuff on Tumblr. Of course it's your favorite. Sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. But whenever I see Hermitcraft stuff, I send it to you. So. Oh, I sent you Gillian? Gillian Tidestrider, champion of the undersea hero of the deep. Eater of grass, beater of ass. The one lead singer of Gillian and the Tidestriders hit single Hole in Your Heart. Several others that I can't currently remember. I know there's Brother of Dugon. Friend of Duke of Dukem the Third or something like that. It was actually better than Hermit. I love Gillian Tidestrider. Let's actually go see what Gillian Tidestrider art I sent you because I don't remember. Gillian! That's such a vocal stim. Oh, I did send you Gillian Tidestrider. It's Gillian Tidestrider by the artist Inkfall. Focus on look at Gillian Tidestrider. Everyone appreciate Gillian Tidestrider. Duke of Dukem, like that. What is this I sent you? Oh, Last Life. Heh. So I didn't actually send you any Hermitcraft. Only Life series. I love Gillian Tidestrider. Gillian! Thinking about the fact that Charlie recently was like, I'm not sure if I'm like serious enough for this campaign, and then has pulled out 2 of my favorite speeches in the entire campaign ever as Gillian Tidestrider.
One of them is the my last sin is hating you. And then also the I'm here to help you remember speech that he did in the last few episodes. Study. We didn't get to troll with it today. Well, that's because they're on holiday, right? I'm like 90% sure. Okay, done. Done and done. No! That's fine. I literally don't care. Yes. Okay. Awesome. I'm glad I was right. I don't gotta find you. I sure will ever be outside again. I would love to run a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that has the vibes of this song. I don't feel like myself. I know there is someone else telling me to turn the shelf. There is gasoline and I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel like myself. Right now there is someone else telling me to pour it out over everything, and I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel nothing. Help. Cut. Another star. Let's gauge what this star looks like. I miss D&D. Dude, me too. I need my D&D thing to start. I haven't been in a campaign in years. How does that look? It's fine. I want to play D&D so bad. I love D&D. I I'm in a campaign right now that's unfortunately on hiatus, and I need it to come out of hiatus immediately because I recently redesigned my character. Well, not redesigned, but I finished their design, I guess. Cause I like my old character got carted off, and so I had a new character that got introduced the last episode, or not the last episode, but the last session that we did, and I haven't been able to play them. And I need to. I want to so bad. Their name is Ambrose, and they're a drow barbarian. They used to be a bard, so technically they're a barbarian, but they don't really do all that anymore, but they still have a level in it. Um, um, and they're so funky and cool. And they have a traumatic backstory with one of the other characters in the campaign, but the other character in the campaign is a changeling, and so Ambrose hasn't realized who they are yet. And I think that's it's tasty. But like I obviously know out of character because when I was making this character, that character's player came up to me and was like, "Hey." And I went, "Yeah." And then we made our little childhood best friends. Let's just say they are not best friends anymore. Okay. Oop, that's a bad start, but it's okay. It's okay, because now we have all of our bits. All of our bits are cut out. All of our bits. So, I'm going to do this so that I can figure out where the exact middle is of this piece of fabric. That. Okay. I'm like 90% sure that's the exact middle. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So now, wait. There's no way that's middle. Right? No, that's not the middle. Silly, silly. That's the middle. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's the middle. Right there. So, I need this top piece. Made a mistake. I decided to make something with pearly beads and I'm not using tweezers. Uh-oh. Never mind, we were supposed to get an upload today, but I think us early rollers didn't get it, or we will. Oh no! I'm sure they'll figure it out. Guys, should I remove 2 ribs for my Magnus Archives reference? Because every single rib shirt I've ever made, I've removed 2 ribs for my Magnus Archives reference. Should I keep up with the bit? Ugh. Oh, these stars are huge. For the bit, do it. Okay. Okay. Now I need to decide what 2 ribs we're getting rid of. Whoa! It worked! Wait, I'm actually so happy that it works. That's awesome. I need to move it over just slightly. I'm so scared that I'm not gonna lay it even. Guys, if I get these shirts done tonight, I'm going out tomorrow. I might wear one of them. Ribs! Hi, Mish! Hi, Mish! How has your day been on a scale of 1 to 7? If we don't get 20, we'll get 19. The public will get 19. Okay, awesome. I almost finished episode 118. Jules, you'll be happy to know. For context, I accidentally missed 118 and went immediately to 119. And then got really confused. Because I didn't know what was happening, but I kind of just rolled with it because that's the name. That's the name. I said the name. Just at work, mine was also a 5. Everyone here's day was a 5. This is such a 5 day. This is such a 5 day. I love 5s. It's my favorite number. It's my favorite number. Okay, I think this is even. I'm just like loosely pinning it for right now so that I can get all the other pieces in without it moving on me. It'd never come true. I think this might be too. I think I might have put it too high. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, awesome. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Goose. I use. Are you using perler beads? Because I know you said you were using beads. Beads. Yeah, I used to love using perler beads. I haven't done any projects with perler beads in a hot minute, but I used to love them. I used to have a collection. That and rainbow loom bands. I had so many rainbow loom bands. I used to make like the little animals and like all of the bracelets. I used to be so good at them. I can do like a basic fishtail now. That's pretty much it. That's so cool. What? Yeah. I was so into it as a kid. I used to love the dragon scale ones. Me too! I thought they were so cool. Okay. That is set number 1. Now we're going to place set number 2, and then we're going to decide what ribs we're going to get rid of. To have time. These are love you can't live. This is the way we love to fit in. Oh, misery love me. Okay. Does that look pretty good? Is that pretty good placement wise? Okay. Okay. Looks good. Thanks.
This is here. I'll show you my reference, Mish, which you can definitely see the inspiration. But this is my reference. This is the idea of what we're going for. But I wanted it specifically on this shirt. Because I thrifted this shirt and I needed to do something with it. And I was looking at it and I was like, wait. I have the best idea. And so that's what we're doing. So as soon as I got off work, I ran to the fabric store and I bought a bunch of fabric. You see the vision? Yes, I also see the vision. I'm so excited. I do not have my sewing machine down here, so I will be hand sewing it. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm a little bit scared, but it'll be fine. I probably could pin it and then bring it upstairs and like use my sewing machine and just like wait and work on my other projects, but I really want to sew it. I'll see. I'll figure it out. Because I'm not like terrible at hand sewing. And that's what we did with this shirt. Mish, I don't know if you've seen this shirt. This is what we made. Here, I'll actually tilt this up so you can see. Rah. Tilt. This is what we made last time. Of course, another rib, but this is like a little more anatomical rib cage. And it's missing 2 ribs because it's a TMA reference. But yeah, so this is what we made last time. And I also have about 5 other shirts that we're gonna try and work on today. But this is the first one. TMA the beloved, so true. So true. I have been doing my like 3rd re-listen of TMA recently, and I'm about 131 through. So cool. I think you're so cool, Mish. But so yeah, I'm about 131 episodes through my 3rd re-listen of the Magnus Archives, and I love the Magnus Archives. I love it so much. Top tier podcast. And I've been picking up on a lot more things through this listen through than I did through my first 2. For it's a yearly tradition to re-listen. You're so real for that. But yeah, I've been picking up more on this latest re-listen. And I keep messaging a friend of mine who's also really into TMA and being like, wait. And they're like, yeah. Dude. Yeah. What entity would be an avatar and what would you be hunted by? I would probably be hunted by the corruption. I hate bugs. I hate sickness. I hate rot. I hate the thought of my things being contaminated. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I would either be got by that or I would be got by. Honestly, I could be got by almost any of them. They call me the anxious. The only ones I could not be got by is I don't know. Maybe I could also definitely be got by the hunt. and the web, but not in like a I'm afraid of being controlled way, but in a I'm really really afraid of spiders way. Yay! Um uh my favorite entity is the end. Oliver Banks is my beloved. That is my guy ever. I love him so much. That is he is my favorite avatar, and he's only in like 3 episodes. But I love him. That is my funny little guy. So I personally like to think that I would probably be an avatar of the end. In some angsty fashion. I don't actually know what I would be in my heart of hearts. Well, honestly, let's be so honest, it's probably the eye. I'm a very knowledge person. By the way, all of these books are nonfiction. I I kind of crave knowledge and need all of it at all times. Um, let's be so real and honest here. But I would like to think it would be the end. But it is probably the eye. I would probably be an avatar of. I would really enjoy I am not. My friend who's really into TMA is, but I love a good avatar of the vast as well. I am afraid of heights. I'm actually not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling, but I wouldn't be afraid of falling if I was steady on my feet. I'm afraid of falling because I'm extremely unsteady on my feet and I don't want to get hurt. Yeah. But I love the idea of the vast. I'm not very like existentialist in the way of like, wow, we're so obsolete by like, you know, how small we are in the vast spree of things. But like I'm wibbly wobbly on my feet and I will fall over. Like see, I'm the opposite. I think the only part of the vast that would get me is like the Daedalus project getting stuck in space. Like that, but that's also a lonely project, so like that obviously probably wouldn't do me very well. The only episode of the Magnus Archives, however, that has ever like viscerally like I'm not like I've never particularly gotten like hit hard by the like horror part of of the Magnus Archives. Like obviously it's horror and it's gross and like I'm like ew at a lot of it, but it's never really like actually scared me per se. The only episode of the Magnus Archives that has ever scared me is 189. Hold on. It's Roots. It's whichever Oliver Banks's um episode is where he which one is Roots? I think it's one in my desolate room. No lights. No, it's not. It is one. Where is it? Oh, it's 168. That's what it is. 168 and then also strung out, but only because the cuz he gets like hooked and that's like gross. But that was like a that's like a more you know, I get like ew by a lot of it, but Roots is the only episode that has ever like really bothered me. um
Um and it's because like a month after listening to that episode, I had a really, really bad pain in my leg. Like, really, really bad. And I couldn't get my leg to move, and I was so convinced I was dying. Was a slaughterhouse one, a little of meat is me. Meat is me is such a crazy episode. It's like gross. Ew. I don't like any of the flesh episodes. They're just like gunky. Like I don't like how gunky they are. Freaking which is oh, it's in Protocol, isn't it? When they do the slaughterhouse episode where they're talking about the cows and how they know that they're gonna. No, that's not in Protocol. That is in TMA. When they're talking about the cows and how they know that they're gonna be slaughtered. That episode killed me. I was like, ah! Yeah, that is TMA. I was like, oh, oh. Of time, I am my ready to explode. It just reminds me of too much of how tender is the flesh. Yeah, the flesh is just gunky. The flesh is gunky and gooey, and I'm not a big fan. That's so ew. Yeah. The only book I've ever read that really like grossed me out was Family Business, which is a book written by Johnny, so written by Johnny Sims. But it's about this family who cleans up after people die. And so they were like, you know, then they are describing like the remains and the bits, and I'm like, ew, it's just so gross and gunky. A heart. Guys, look how cute! Wait. I'm a bit unbothered by that just because I had a history teacher whose dad was a coroner. Yeah, that's fair. That is a really good book though, Mish. He tells stories about his dad made him help him clean up the body. Is that legal? Not sure I just want someone's kid touching my dead relative. It was at the time. Guys, this is so cute. Wait, this is like exactly what I imagined. It was back in like the 50s. Oh, makes sense. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Wait, wait. This is exactly what I wanted. Whoa, this is Joplin Spider. I knew it. It's I love the noises of this song. I love how Gorillas is just noises. Gorillas is so noises, isn't it? Sorry, I had needles in my mouth. Gorillas scratches a noise itch for real. I know, they're just so noises.
colorful sails wash up on the shore. Okay, I can take this out now because it is no longer needed. I'm gonna do this. We are gonna sew this centerpiece on first. And then we'll work on everything else. Have you ever considered doing bleach painting on a t-shirt? That's what we're going to work on next. We aren't going to use bleach. We're going to use color remover because I have a friend who is a tie-dye artist. And she informed me that bleach continues to eat at a shirt after you wash it. So eventually your shirt will just disintegrate underneath the bleach. But if you use color remover, it just removes the dye out of the fabric. So it doesn't like make it white, but it removes the color. So I have this little cup, which is stinky, and it has color remover solution in it. And we are going to use it in a little while and paint one of these 5 shirts. One of these. After we get a little farther into this project, we might take a break if my hand starts hurting. Ugh. But yeah, so fun fact. Color remover is better than bleaches because it won't eat your fabric. And I thought that was so interesting too, because you never hear of people saying that. But she's done lots of tests on it, and she has realized that that's the best color removing method is just using like RIT dye color remover. Okay. Let us begin. Wait. I'm gonna fix these too. And also these ones. Just so that I can get all the way up at the top here. Come on, man. Go. There we go. I'm about to put so many pins in this. Poor shirt. I just don't want anything to move, you know? Okay. Now I need to scrap one of my needles. Gonna go iron your bee. Have a wonderful time ironing your bee. I think I'm gonna double my thread just so that it's a little bit thicker and hopefully won't pull out quite as easily. Whoa! First try! Look how awesome I am! First try! Now if I drop it, I'm gonna be really sad. That's awesome. Okay. And now it's sewing time. The first stitch. I'm not really sure how I want to sew this, is my thing. I think I'm gonna do an over the edge stitch. Just so that it holds down the edge a little bit more. Actually, I know how I'm gonna do this. It would help limit the fraying that way. That's what I was thinking. Hold on, I want to do this. Give me a sec. I know what I want to do. Because I did unfortunately get a fabric that frays really bad. But hopefully this will help with the fraying some. If only fray checked and like stained fabric. I've got such beef with it for that. Yeah, I was thinking about burning the edges of my fabric as well, and then I was like, I actually don't want to do that. Sure this. Ooh, my back. Then it just messes with it. See, that's what I thought. I didn't think it would help at all. And this isn't, it's cotton, it's 100%, so it wouldn't. It would just burn it. I have been thinking about this for a while, but I would really like to make a like little tag that I can put on all the clothes that I upcycle. Cause I tend to upcycle lots of clothes. Um, but I don't know what my little tag should be. Um, I want it to be something small that I can just like stick on like corners of things. But I haven't decided what I want it to look like. I was thinking like Bugs's face would be kind of cute. Bugs is my persona if you don't know who he is. Um but I was thinking like maybe Bugs's face could be cute cuz like not my little goober guy or just the eyes. That would be kind of cute too. Could do like don't punt him in the corner, but just like on like a little tag. Don't punt him. That would be so funny. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That actually would be really cute. Wonder how easy that would be to put on a small tag. You've made a little scrapbooking external box. That's so cute. Really want to try it this year? You should do that, King. Back from ironing the bee. Wow, an ironed bee. I have a very large bear I forgot I had, and I think he could look real cute in my room somewhere, but he's very large. Is he like ducky large or like larger? Definitely not ducky large. Bigger, smaller. Oh, I was gonna say you should put him in your desk chair. But I guess if there's already things in your desk chair, just stick him on your desk. I didn't give it a stinger. Then it's a. I actually can't think of a bee that doesn't have a stinger. Then it's a dead honeybee. Um.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just trying to think of bees without stingers. Because he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was making deep. You can't just say that to someone, Carl. Carl, that hurts people. I'll make a bet with you. Pretty good title to give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold would get your soul to think I'm better than you. Have you guys seen the people? Have you guys seen the person that was remaking this song, but after Johnny went to hell, and then he like um plays his fiddle to get out of hell again or something. It's actually it's out now, and I watched the like creation of it. They had a competition for fiddle players to like play what they think the Johnny and the Devil's parts should be, and then the creator of the song chose two fiddle players, and it's really cool. It's Johnny went down to hell or something like that. I'll hold on. Let me see if I can find the song, and we can listen to it. Here it is. I have it in queue for after this song, so we can listen to it. Well, you're pretty good, old son. We'll sit in the chair right there, and let me tell you how it's done. Run, boys, run. Devil in the house of the rising sun. I also watched a like 11-year-old the other day play the fiddle to this song and absolutely rip it. And like brother was playing his fiddle like his life depended on it, and it was so entertaining. I think I saw that he was shredding it. It was like him and his brother in the bathroom and they were playing this song. It was awesome. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best it's ever been. They were playing it faster than the original, I think. I'm like 90% sure they were. It was very, very impressive. I've heard that fiddle players don't even like playing this song because of how fast it is already, like in the original um speed. But yeah, this is Johnny went down to hell. I actually want to turn this up a little bit.
Anyways, that's Johnny Went Down to Hell. And honestly, it's a vibe. Laughing, I just sent you the Just Roll With It stories because they're so stupid. Okay, I'll look at them in a sec. I have a little knot in my string and it's making me angry. Can't believe this. It's so evil to me. Evil and hateful to me. Montage music. Montage music. Yeah, I'm starting to think we might not get to do into more than one shirt tonight, boys. But that's okay. It was honestly, it was unrealistic thinking that we would be able to do more than one. But I thought, maybe. Oh, my back. Okay. I love this song. I like Wunderbar. They have lots of good songs. Ugh. Oh. Ew. Please leave all overcoats, canes, and top hats with a doorman from that moment. You'll be out of place and underdressed, begging to see me already and loving every minute of it. Mildly inspiring and please leave all overcoats, canes, and top hats with the doorman from that moment. You'll be out of place and underdressed, loving every minute of it. Mildly inspiring and whoa, everything goes according to plan. How confident
answer. You can send it. Oh, there's my phone. I was just looking for it. Oh, alright. I'm looking for it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Why is Milo so soggy? Nitroglycerin. I can't believe Milo's so soggy. Hi, Josie!
D.
Hi, Josie. Milo's so soggy. Dog, that was me today coming home from work. It was pouring on me. Today? No, yesterday. Yesterday it was pouring on me. Hi, I miss you. Damn, 9 months? That's a whole Twitch baby. No, 7 months. No, you've been subscribed for 9 months. Yeah. Both yesterday and today? Oh, hell no. Well, sorry to break it to you. I still can't believe you've never heard anyone say that. I'm not crazy. I want to play Schedule 1 again, please. Can we play Schedule 1 again? That's a new. I swear! This is a thing! I've heard Bite Bitten say it before several times. Like it's not just like an out there thing. Like I've heard it said. Yeah. Never watched a streaming. Oh, yeah, well. It's okay, Mish. We know that this is just a lie. That you being here is just a lie. It's okay. We understand. You don't exist. Exactly. You just don't exist. I want to be able to metal scream. Which I know this isn't. I mean, I guess this is metal screaming, but I want to be able to do that. I know it just takes vocal training. But I want to be able to do it now. I don't want to have to vocal train it. I want to be able to do it now. Just start screaming and eventually you'll get there. Honestly, screaming in itself is hard to do. Hurts my throat. And there's like a rumble in screeching, you know? It's like when you step on a cat's tail. Like
like a breathy scream. I don't know. I don't know. I love sewing. Whoa, this song's name's Trans. Wonder if it's like trans or like transportation. It's gorillas, so honestly, who knows? Did you see that 2D is non-binary? Thinking about that. Thinking about that. Hell yeah, 2D. I so badly wanted to dye my hair blue when I had a haircut kind of like 2D's. Instead, I dyed my hair black and I look like Murdoch. Awkward. No more binary. No more binary. They has to be physically animated now. I used to know a lot of Gorilla's lore, but I don't really remember any of it anymore. I should find a video doc and rewatch it. Relearn. We're almost at the top of this singular spine piece. Then we have to go back down the other side and then also do the stars. And it's been... Oh, it's only been like 10 minutes. Oh wait, I was supposed to take ribs off. Alright, which ones are going? Which ribs do we hate? Should I do the same ones as these? Let's see, which ribs did I take off on this one? I took off like top one and a bottom one. So I took off like this one and this one. Which ribs will you miss the least? Third down on the left, sixth on the right. So these two?
So these two. I think I'm gonna move them up one just so that I have the like bottoms of both of these pieces. Does that make sense? So that we have like the bottom side of this so that it's like it shows the bottom and it doesn't look like I just like shifted them. So let's cut off this one. Where did my scissors go? My scissors are in my lap. Oh, but it's so cute. Maybe I get rid of these two. I don't really want to cut this. This is so cute. Let's unpin them and see what it looks like. Jonathan Sims, I love you, but I'm keeping my ribs. I like the look of this a lot better. Excuse me while I casually eat pins. Cat jam! God, it's inside. Yeah. Ugh. Like. Bum 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 bum. Ow. They'll turn tomorrow? Yeah? What? I want him! Please! I want Tyler McDougal! I need him! I need him so bad! I have so many drawing projects that I haven't been able to start because Keenan won't send me Tyler McDougal. Hold on. Live Tyler McDougal reaction. Open! Whoa! Nice.
Oh. That's freaking awesome.
Nothing's easy anymore, so I'm just sitting here. And you know what, Queen? You're so real for that. I often reach that stage. Looks around at my room. See, one of my favorite parts about having a doubled over thread while sewing is I can't lose my needle. Because I'm often dropping my needle. Um, when I have it doubled over, I can't lose it, which is honestly a win for me. What did I just? Oh, I remember what I just finished. I recently just upcycled a hat. My dad had an old um military type hat that he had gotten somewhere, probably like a yard sale or something. But I wanted it and I upcycled it and it's great. It's so cutie. I put a bunch of chains and a bunch of spikes and grommets and patches on it. And stars. Put a bunch of stars on it with a big massive eyeball on the back. It's awesome. It's a good hat. It's not in here, else I'd show you. I actually don't know where it is, but I am thinking about it. We're so close to the top of this. I feel like the last time I looked at my clock, I said, "Oh, it's only been 10 minutes." That was 10 minutes ago. I think I lost some time somewhere. Um 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 scared? Having a ball. Just give me a call. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what time it is. I don't ever know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. My back. Okay.
Gamers, the third season of School Spirits comes out soon, and I'm really excited about it. I really enjoy that show. I don't actually know when it comes out, I just know it comes out soon. What's School Spirits? It's a Paramount Plus show. It's about like all of these teenagers that died at this high school, and now they're all like trapped in the high school from different centuries and stuff. And so they basically just been living their afterlife stuck in this school. Yeah. I watched the first two seasons. Um and then of course it ended on a cliffhanger. And so now the third season comes out soon and I'm really excited. Kind of like that hotel show. It is kind of like the hotel show. Haunted Hotel. I also watched that. That was also a good show. But it's not a comedy. It's a I guess it would be a thriller, maybe. Or it's also kind of like Ghosts, which is a show on Hulu. But all of the ghosts died on the property of this mansion or whatever. Cheese! Cheese with the 15 stream streak. It's a lot of streams. Oh, well. I'm excited. I'm waving. I'm waving. I'm waving. That's actually clapping in sign language. I tried my hardest. You turn black. I've gotten out of my rhythm of how I was sewing, and so now my both of my hands have forgotten what I was doing. All right, we're at the top. I'm gonna have to cut this string soon because we're almost out of thread. I think I'm gonna do the stars next, just so that it like flattens out the fabric in case I need to push the fabric over any. Okay. Now let's cut it. Who is this? I just set it off. I know. Bloodshot eyes. I'm stuck self-torturing. Failing me. That's the way that they sound. Can't do this. I'm hopeless. Stapled open wide. Lay here on my side. Whee! Wow, I did it first time again. That was awesome. Self torturing, killing me. I'm hopeless. Hey, star time. Please. There you go. Help. My string was stuck on my bracelets. Guys, this is gonna look so cute when it's done. I highly doubt we're gonna finish it tonight, but it's gonna look so cute when it's done. It is looking exactly the way that I wanted it to. I'm very, 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 very pleased. I wish maybe I'd found a stretchier fabric so that it wasn't fraying quite as much, but I mean, it's not too bad. Uh-oh, a knot. What? How did this happen? Ugh.
Honestly, could work with the aesthetic if you weather the shirt a bit.
I'm seeing the vibes.
Crap.
Please. Okay, there we go.
Ugh, my nose is itching so bad. So evil to me, evil and hatred to me. My hand is starting to cramp, which is also evil and hatred to me. But that might be a sign that once we finish this star, we move on to the next project for a little while. Which is going to be painting one of our shirts. Actually, I think I'm going to do that right now. Ow, my hand. Hi, Raven. What is up? We are going to take a break on that project and choose one of these to work on. So, do we want to... I think this one is going to be colored. This one's going to be colored. So I have a color remover, but then I also have a yellow paint. So we can decide which ones we want to be color removed and which ones we want to be painted. I think this one should be color removed. So then I think these two should be color removed. This one should be painted. And then this one I want painted for sure. I want this one for sure to be painted. So let us move some of this stuff. Have my little pencil. How am I? I'm doing good. We were working on
putting a rib cage on this piece up here, up there. But now we are going to either paint or use a color remover on some of these pieces. Or should I use color remover on all three of these and only paint this one? Because, okay, here's the vibe. I want to do a like spiraling star in yellow on this piece, this brown. Because I have like a yellow and I think these two will look really good together. But I also want to do like a big full body spiral on one of these. And I think I want it to be this one. I think I want this one to be the full spiral. So then I could either do another full body spiral, but like a thinner one, or I could do like a weird wiggly like design on one of these, but I want to do another spiraling sun. But I think I want the spiraling sun to be on this one. So I think I want the spiraling sun to be on this one, which means I think this one could be our weird wiggly pattern. What do we think, gamers? I think that's going to be the vibe. I like it, Picasso. Okay, so then I want to work on this one first because the other two are going to be freehand, and I want to do the color remover first because it smells the worst. Okay. I want to get the middle of this. This was a full tank top that I cut in half because I didn't like how it looked on me full length. Okay. That's the middle. Okay. Yep. Awesome. Bye. Have good dinner, Goose. Okay. But I liked how it looked because I have another shirt that is this similar shape, and I knew that I liked the way that that one looked on me cropped, and so I just cropped this shirt because I figured it would probably look the same. Okay. So if this is there, then I think this is where I want the spiral to start. I need to take my bracelets off. This pencil does not work as well as it was supposed to. Okay, now I'm not sure what kind of spiral I want to do. Because I have a reference here, but I have a better reference in my mind. Let me see if I can find it. Going on Pinterest. Wherever it is. Oh, Chip, just roll with it. Hello, Chip, just roll with it. Sorry, I got excited. Where's my tattoos? It's in my tattoos. Yeah.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Hi, thank you so much, Alex Fairy Boy, for the follow. Welcome in. We are straight up drawing. Well, I mean, I guess we're not drawing right this second, but we will be drawing. I think this is what I want. How has your day been? How have you been on a scale of 1 to 7? You know what? I'm actually just gonna freehand this. Bug! Gross. Good, it's a 6. That's pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna grab a paintbrush. I want it to be like a... I want like this brush. Hydrate. Alright, hydrating. Give me a sec. And a big stretch. Thank you for the hydrate. And... oh, I just almost tipped my table over. A big stretch. Alright, let's hope that this is all mixed in. Oh, it smells so bad. Ew, it smells so bad. Currently taking a break for studying for exams? Well, good luck on your exams and your studying. Gamers, I'm locked in. Ugh, smells. I honestly should probably turn the fan on. Hold on. Okay, I have the fan turned on now. Sorry if that's blowing in the mic. Well, it is a little bit, but it's fine. Not disrupting. Sounds like background noise. Okay. Good to know. I'm a little bit nervous about using the color remover on this fabric, only because I've never actually used color remover with painting it or bleaching it. It's color remover, so it's like bleach, but I've never used it on this specific color before, and so I'm kind of worried about how it's gonna turn out. But I'm gonna paint one of the other shirts that we have, but these ones I just want the color removed from them. You could always paint over the lines with something else. Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of fabric paint if it doesn't look right. Do, 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 do. All right, one line done. Do, 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 do. Wish I was having cabinet with fairy cases, just like Marie Antoinette. Carry on cigarettes, rest in etiquette. Secular queen of Jersey, and away with the laser beam. Naturally. Queen of Jersey. Almost at 200,000 points. That's a lot of points, King. What are you gonna do with all those points? You've never spent them? Never ever? Oh wow, that's actually pretty impressive. This is a cat jam. Jamming. Gamers, I think I might finish up this shirt and then head out. I'm starting to get tired, crafted out even. And we've been going for almost 3 hours. Which, I mean, obviously isn't a long time, but it's a pretty long time to be crafting for. So valid? Yeah. I know I'm so valid. I don't know what that meant. What time is it for you? It's later in the evening. It's almost 9 o'clock. All right. We're so close. I think this is done. Ta-da! I don't know how visible it is, but it's not very visible, is it? Ugh. It's not too bad. Oh, it's kind of falling down, but this is what we're working with. I'm probably gonna do a few more layers of it, so that it maybe gets a little bit darker, a little more removed. But this, we've completed this, and we've done I have stuff everywhere. And then we did part of this. Yay! Send final product or show on stream? Yes, I will. As soon as it's finished, I will be showing both of them. I mean, we'll probably have another crafting hour. But in spite of that, let me tilt this back up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. All right. We are done for today. But we will be back next Saturday, if not before then. Let's see who's live. I actually know who's live, but I want to see if someone else is live. Just in case. Ooh. What? There's 3 people live? Wait, who am I gonna choose? Hold on, are they starting or ending? Oh, I think they're ending. Hold on. Just hit 3 hours? That's awesome. Maybe they're starting? I know they're starting. You starting or ending? Okay, I think they're having difficulty. So we'll go over here. All right, gamers. Let's go raid our dearest friend Just Jaxper, who is doing a friend swap weekend, which is so exciting. He is playing Peak with Gugabraxis, Volcanic V Raptor, and Lost Beloved. And someone just died, so you know it's gonna be good. But I had a delightful time crafting with you all. I hope you had a good time body doubling with me. We are going to go raid into them. Everyone go say hi, be nice to Jackson, everybody. Go eat, go drink, go take your meds, go